Under 40 CEOs drive your ambition. Hustle recognizes hustle, and like-minded individuals definitely recognize each other. And sometimes, driving your ambition with a hustler like Lanre Akinlagun can get you quite a few surprises. Are you ready? Let's go. Join Rita Robert, owner, Finest Bookshop and Computer Services, as she is driven by her mentor, Lanre Akinlagun, the CEO of Drinks.ng.
Nice to meet you, Rita, again. Lanre from Drinks.ng. So, how did you get onto the program? How did you win the program, more importantly?
Okay. I think it was a mentorship program on Instagram. It's a giveaway for 200,000 naira. What 200,000 naira can do for your business, and the mentorship program, how it's going to impact on your career as a business person. So, I own a stationery bookshop. I'm the owner of Finest Bookshop and Computer Services.
Finest Bookshop and Computer Services.
Okay,
cool.
Okay. In Finest Bookshop and Computer Services, we render computer services like photocopy, typing, laminating, spiral binding, and we also sell stationaries. Sometimes we do supplies to school.
So what do you use to do those things now?
Okay, basically, I do hire if I want to do things like that.
Oh, you hire the machines?
Yes. If
Oh.
I want to do things like that, I use it for a day and I return it. So if I'm able to get my own equipment, I think it will be another advantage to my business.
So, for example, like which machines do you hire? How much is it to hire?
Okay, we hire the photocopy machine. I think daily they take 2,000 naira daily.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
How long for? For the day?
Maybe for 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Well,
So how much could you make if you hire it for a day for 2K? How much could you make?
sometimes we don't really make much, but sometimes I make like 3,000, 3,500 thereabouts. So after removing,
Yeah,
okay, let's say
2,000.
5,000. Then
Okay.
after removing the 2,000 naira, maybe I'll be left with maybe like 3,000 naira thereabouts.
That's rough.
So, and
So-
from there we'll buy fuel and all that.
Yeah. So you have to take it there. You have to bring it back.
Yes.
So in the end, you may end up making almost nothing for hiring it.
That's it.
So you just do it just to make sure you don't lose customers.
Yes.
That's rough.
So basically, if I have this equipment, it will really help my business a lot.
So how much more would it help if you sell it? For example, now you have a machine the machine you hire. Let's say you have one to do for to use yourself.
Okay.
You could make money because you always have it.
Yes.
How would it impact your business if you had another and you could have one to hire while you have one yourself to use?
Wow, it really boosts my business. Really.
Okay.
Yes.
So if I said to you that thanks to Mitsubishi, obviously, you're able to buy some of this equipment, and then on behalf of Drinks.ng, we contributed another machine.
Thank you very much. Sir.
That would help boost the whole business quite a bit.
Yes.
But it also help you to empower some other people as well, right?
Yes, sir. Thank
Cool.
you very much. I'm so
Yeah.
grateful, sir.
So we'll do that on behalf of our business to complement what Mitsubishi is doing, and hopefully that helps you. You know, Nigeria is a pretty tough place, so
Very, very tough.
yeah. So whatever we can do to help make life easier. So as we navigate through Lagos traffic, we have some time for any questions that you might want to ask or need more answers to.
Okay. So my question is, you're a businessman, and you started your business 2013 when you came back from UK. So my question is, why did you leave UK to Nigeria to set up a drink business? What was the inspiration? What gave you that inspiration to set up a business in Nigeria? Why not UK?
So look, there's a long stories behind all of these, but in the long and short of it, the UK, number one, Nigeria is home. Regardless of being born in the UK, let's not forget where we're from and where we're comfortable at, which will always be home. So I always wanted to come back home, Home is where my heart is. It's a better working environment for me to excel in. I'm not having a lot of hindrances. Don't get me wrong, Nigeria is not the greatest working environment to do business in, but it's a lot better without certain stigmas when trying to focus on growing a business. Now, in terms of why alcohol, I mean, I've been a very great consumer of alcohol for a long time, so it's only time for the alcohol to now start paying me. And I discovered that there's a niche in the alcohol business for an industry that you know needs some. Luckily for us, there's one of our vans there. So for an industry that does so much and so well, it needs more people professionalizing it, taking it more seriously, which we haven't done. And we wanted to be the first brand out there that is recognizable to people, that they know they can get good quality alcohol, good pricing.
How do I sustain my business in the face of competitors and this harsh economic situation?
In all honesty, the one thing I will tell you, plan ahead. You need to plan ahead. You need to understand your numbers. Numbers is everything in business. If you don't understand your numbers, it's the first way of getting yourself in trouble. A lot of people play around with numbers in the wrong manner. Understand your costs, understand your revenue, understand your expenses, and try to be disciplined with those three things. Try and get an accountant. Don't do it yourself, because if you are part of operations, even though you're running a small business, at least try to get some accounting support and try to make sure you are able to focus on the most important thing, which is sales. The more you're able to focus on sales, the more you're able to grow.
So how do I attract partners in order to grow my business? You know?
My question would be partners. Why do you need partners?
Maybe to expand the business, kind of. You know,
I mean,
maybe to partnership with me.
Maybe I'm not understanding when you say partners. Do you mean investors?
Maybe investors. Yeah.
Maybe, or that's what you mean?
Investors.
Do you know what you mean? Doesn't sound like it. So, what exactly do you want? Let's figure that out first. What do you want?
Okay, maybe I'm not really getting the questions right. You know.
Okay, tell me. So, what do you want?
Okay, basically, it's just the fund I need, Sha, so I can really boost my business. I think that.
So, I mean, yes, there's a number of ways to get more funds to boost your business. Obviously, the easiest part, not the easiest actually, the first part is to get investors. Second part is to find ways to get loans.
Okay.
And the third part is indirect partnerships. But look, if you find ways, like I say, to focus on selling more, the more you sell, the more your suppliers will value you.
Yeah.
So the more your suppliers value you, which this still equates to money, the more maybe credit you can request from the supplier, which is indirectly investment or loan. It's an injection of funds, one way or the other.
Yes.
And which is really what you need, is an injection of funds. The easiest way for you to focus on sales. You get more sales, you're able to get injection of funds from different places or different people or different ways.
I'm so happy meeting you, sir.
I'm glad I can help.
Yes, you're truly a mentor.
I wish I was, but I try my best. But honestly, some of these things, the best advice I can give you, honestly, is to read. Read books on business, read books on entrepreneurs, read books on people. Go online, read people's success stories, read people's failures. You do all of those things and you'll just start to learn. You'll really start to learn. But the only way you're going to learn is from reading from what others have done to fail and what others have done to succeed. Because there's a lot of lessons to be learned in failure. Because we all fail at something one time or the other, or even over and over again and repeatedly, but failure is constant. Don't let anybody tell you lies. We fail at different things and ideas all the time. But the idea is to find another thing to get up and keep going again. But if anyone tells you failure isn't constant, that's not true.
So, yeah. Mr. Lanre, so I really want to know what drive your ambition in setting up a drink business.
Passion. I mean, I have passion for the product. I'm sure my doctor won't be happy hearing that. But I like to solve problems. I have a passion for solving problems. I have a passion for ease of doing things. And I saw a problem in this industry and I felt like I could solve it. So what I will say is that passion for problem solving, but also passion to not be poor. You know, if poverty doesn't make you passionate about success, then I don't know what else will.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'd like to thank you. Thank your desire to run a business and what you do. Thank the people working for you. Thank Mitsubishi. Thank Drinks.ng. Thank Fab40 and his team. But just keep doing what you're doing. But like I say, keep reading. Don't be scared to make mistakes, because the quicker you make mistakes, the better the business will grow. I mean, I wish I could say the same for Nigeria. As you can see from the bumpy roads, we've been making that mistake for centuries and we still haven't learned from it. So not all failure can be learned from, clearly. But just do your thing, yeah? And then we'll get you that printer and stuff, and then, yeah, no problem.
Under 40 CEOs, Drive Your Ambition, brought to you by Mitsubishi, shot on Samsung. Masilia Motors, sole distributors of Mitsubishi Motors in Nigeria.